I realized, okay, this has to kind of go with the new label, and we started a record label called Eat Your Heart Out Records in Berlin. Wanted to approach everything from new, like on one side, of course, the music, the sound, then even to the studios where we master, then the whole design approach to it, the videos, the whole concept. And I think over the next months it will become much clearer to people out there. What's the concept? We have a strong DJ section in the label where we make a lot of remixes of songs, and the parties we do are very important to the label. We are looking towards kind of like a new model of running a label. For us, the old business model is kind of out of date, where you just sign a band and then put out a record and the band is touring, and to us that's like really boring and doesn't really lead to new musical results. So I felt that change was really necessary, and since then it was very exciting. It was, it's how can I say this? It feels like everything's, even the audience has changed. For us, some places we play, there's some older fans still coming to the shows, and they wonder what's happening now. What's up with the sound? But they're super excited about it because it's so new. And then there are other people who think this is maybe my first record. So I really wanted to put out another side up front, because I've been involved in over 100 records by now. I've done a lot of collaborations with people like I remixed Björk, I did stuff with John Spencer, Blues Explosion, I remixed Einstürzen, Neubauten, Korn, Primal Scream, many things. At the moment I'm doing stuff with Patrick Wolf, which is also really exciting because I think he's a really great musician. And so I felt I really wanted to get a record out for myself that kind of describes where I stand right now and what I'm about in 2008. Yeah, the plans for the future, for the coming months are really, we're gonna party everywhere in the world. We have stuff coming up in Japan and London and Paris, all over basically. It's because people, everywhere we go, people are, they seem really, really excited because, many people went to clubs and it was kind of like a superficial fun kind of sound the last years, and it's easy to get into, but we see an audience who wants more, wants to get deeper into the things. And we deliver this kind of electronic rock sound, which, nobody else has right now. I went through many scenes, so it sounds completely authentic and real. And, I put a lot of my own experience into the sound, so it's not so constructed like many other records that are being done today. And the feedback that we're getting is just great. And so there's going to be a long European tour in February, and I also got a new band together for this. Nick Endo is part of that. She was also in Atari Teenage Riot and in my previous bands. She's a girl who like really controls all the electronics on stage, all the drum machines, all the synthesizers, everything like that. And the band is called the Hellish Vortex. It's a very loose kind of collective of different types of musicians, and we get together for every type of show to create a different kind of concert. Sometimes when we play we're like 4 people, sometimes we're just 3, sometimes we are 5. It's that has proven a really good concept because it keeps us fresh, it keeps us moving forward and keeps us changing. And it's really a lot about the live show, because we deliver such a physical electronic sound that nobody else has right now. That's I didn't realize that, but when people told me when we played one of the first shows at Melt Festival in Germany last summer, we got this feedback from other musicians we were like louder than My Bloody Valentine and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, this felt of course really great, but you can never plan this kind of stuff. You know, you can just follow your instinct, follow your emotions, and then see how people react. And at the moment, you know, there's a real buzz going on, and it feels really, really exciting.